Good evening, folks. This is Darth Rabbit 07 coming to you today with another quick review. This time we got in none other than this guy here. Amazon exclusive G.I. Joe's Classified Series Blue Ninjas. Essentially take Red Ninja, add a female, that's the Kiko's body, and boom, you got two of them. In this exclusive from Amazon. Oh, let's look at the side. You got the tributes, you got the back of the box. What all comes with it, how big they are. I like this. And the tributes again, and another picture. Open that. Inside of here we got a couple of blue ninjas. So let's crack this open and see what comes in the box. And I'm sure, like most, I'm not a big fan of this either. I like the art, but I don't like not being able to see what's in the box. Inside the box has two smaller boxes. And these two boxes are a weapons crate where all the weapons come, and the figures, and they got some bindings I need to get rid of. Of particular note, if you're going to do the boxes without the being able to see the stuff, this is a nicer way of doing the box here. It even's got the big 51 there for the number one in the series. Looks like a weapons crate. So that's actually pretty cool that the G.I. Joe team is doing this versus the standard box. Like Marvel's Legends is so boring, like with their current releases, as you'll see later. And yeah, so let's get this stuff open, unbound, and I love the artwork. I mean, if you're going to do a box with a box, this is kind of how you need to do it. All right, let's free these guys. That's some spiffy looking paper. Let's dig in. His and hers sealed wax paper. Nice. Of note, be careful when opening these accessory bags, as you don't want to throw something away inside of that. Plus, these were loose, and these I got to still free. Let's get them done. Hers, his. Give credit where credit's due. That was a damn nice way to keep the weapons absolutely straight and beautiful. Love it. And now we got all that done. Let's take a closer look at these accessories. First up is the grappling hook and rope. Her sickle, a totally blue quiver. It's got the hole in peg for whenever you go to arm her up. Plus a sheath for the sword, very nicely detailed, and all the accompanying bits that you need to have to plug it all together, and a katana for her side. Plus a really nice decoed alternate head with the mask. I mean, that is just really, really flippin' sweet, and I love that cobra symbol there on the forehead there. And for him, a lot of this looks pretty familiar. We have the holster for the swords and other weapons there, just like Red Ninja. Two beautiful saws, two kamas, I believe is what they are, like a sickle. A couple of throwing axes or hatchets. Looks like a redo of Arctic Storm Shadow's bow, but very beautiful here. One katana, one awesome long-handled sword, really for slice and dice and stabby. And the other alternate head, the guy's mask. It looks really good except for that little bit of discrepancy there on the horn. And wow, that's a pretty awesomely packed set of weapons for these two here. Let's take a look closer at the female body. Starting off at the top, let's look at that head. Paint's not totally perfect on mine, but I'm okay with this for what it is. I love the detail here on the chest and going down the belt, and that white to break up the blue. I love the way the blue comes out and looks. Love how the hands are really, you know, nicely done there with that blue going down the legs. I think they say that this is based off the Kiko mode, except they give flat feet, which is always a welcome plus with the female figures. The high heels on a Kiko doesn't work as good, but then I gotta break it down into the articulation now, because I can see we got that movement there, we got this movement here, back forward. You got upper boot swivel there on the lower leg, going up through here. While it's got pins, at least it's matching pins there. You got that much bend at the legs there. You got an upper thigh swivel that kind of mold breaks the pattern a little bit, but that's all right. I think these legs, they do the drop down too, so you can get some splits going on. Working our way back into the upper portion here. Let's see if she's got a waist at all. And it's actually a torso. I don't think she's got that waist because the way this is all molded together. You can go all the way around at the shoulder there, and it's got that butterfly. That's nice. It's hidden behind the other piece there. It's really, really greatly done. And then let's see, out that far to the side, we can come, ooh, that's weird. That's a weird joint there, and how that elbow is doing. Give me just a moment. Got that sorted, so now she's got the movement like she's supposed to have. The elbow that way, has a swivel there at that same elbow joint, wrist swivel, the pivot like it has with most of them, and let's see, an ab crunch or backwards crunch that far forward, not too far. It's got the peg hole in the back there, and dang on, I just can't get over how sharp this blue looks. Then it can look at that far at the head, it can look down that far. It's got an individual neck movement there, plus you can get that much to look like she's flying through the air there. So there's that, and we can swap the heads real quick here, just like that, to show off that mask noggin that she comes with, and the teeth are nicely detailed there, so that's pretty sweet. Moving on to the dude. Moving on to the details on the dude, and you can see he's got the nice tempo there, the Cobra symbols, boom and boom. Looks really, really sweet. Love how the white breaks up the black and the other gray there, and just looks really cool at the shoulder pads there. Going down through the body, you can see the other details and stuff. It looks very Cobra-esque, and this Cobra blue, very, very beautiful. I love how that looks and the detail there. And the pants, looks like it might have the top of the Cobra pants, but then it's definitely the knees there, going down to the boots, and looking awesome, going back up from toe to head with the articulation. So you got this far down with the foot, and you can go back up. It's got some rocker in there, so that's cool. You got upper boot swivel. Same deal with the knees. They got pins, but they at least match pretty good. You got all that articulation. It kind of looks like he broke his leg there, but that's okay. Let's get that back. Upper thigh swivel. The drop down again to get the full van damage. Boom, you got that. So you can get some really wide kick poses going on there, and we're gonna fit those back, so that looks all right. You do get the waist, that looks pretty unhindered there. You got a nice crunch forward, crunch back to look up, and this thing kind of hinders the rest of it. As you can see, you do got all the other accompanying. There's the butterfly and the other stuff, shoulder, up bicep, and still the pins are sort of matching except for the darker color there, kind of contrast. Double at the elbow, and that wrist that rotates and does all the little stuff and things like it's ought to and should. It's not as loose on that one, I think it was the female. And the same thing over here, you get it, but then like, oh, it does kind of same articulation there and what have you. So then coming on up to the head, we have some limitations there because of the gear there, and so they go down that far, back that far, and side to side. So let's swap the heads in 3, 2, 1, and showing off that noggin on there. That thing looks amazing. I love the way the teeth do on this. Just simply striking. The eyes look so cool. Like the only thing I got at points off is that both they got a little bit of tatter paint there. You can tell it's red on it underneath there. But let's get this guy armed up and standing on the platform next to the female ninja. I gotta say, this is not bad at all. We're just gonna slowly go around here on the turntable and take a look at these guys all armed up with their alternate heads on. I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed that with, you know, the G.I. Joe Classified series, they come with tons of accessories and it falls backwards, but looking very, very ninja and awesome all the same. Just wow. It is about time to get these guys in their final poses and some final thoughts. Thanks again for watching. Some final thoughts on this Amazon 2-pack of Blue Ninjas. This is just an awesome way to do this, from the new boxes having, you know, a little bit more deco than the standard flare box, to all the accessories, just to how awesome the remold of the feet from a Kiko's mold to give you the Blue Ninja and what have you. Kind of wondering if there'll be a Red Ninja female body come out in the next, you know, bit here. Wouldn't mind having a whole one of those, and was really surprised to see this come in a little earlier. Got another Ninja in the way, probably not the too distant future. Got a notification it would be coming in, but these guys are really, really sweet. I love Ninjas. I love the Cobra Blue about this, and just wow. So giving it 2 thumbs up. A huge Yojo, and if they should be arriving from Amazon for those that pre-ordered, and have not seen anything come across the Pulse site just yet as of this videoing, but daggone, I just love some G.I. Joe Classifieds. Even though it might be a redo there, it's and sort of another redo here, this is a nice set to have. Thanks again for watching. Make sure to like, share, subscribe if you haven't done so, and consider donating to Patreon if you are able to help the channel to continue to grow. That would be awesome. And I just want y'all to have a good week out there. And thanks again for watching.